I want to talk about two very key principles right now. I want to talk about two very key principles in order for you to multiply your money with short-term rentals.
Hey, what's up? Cody Sperber, the Clever Investor here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be awesome. It's from one of my favorite students turned expert, TJ Tijani out of Houston, Texas. This guy is an expert at Airbnbs, and I had him speak at this year's Clever Summit, and he rocked the house and got a standing ovation. Everybody loved him because people love TJ and they love making money with vacation rentals. So if that interests you, watch this video, enjoy it, and if you get some value from it, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. These are the type of videos we put out every single week to help you break free of the rat race and take control of your financial future. Enjoy TJ and enjoy this video.
Listen, my name is TJ Tijani. And I'm so excited to be here, and it's a true honor to be here standing in front of you guys to bring y'all into my world of what I do in real estate. Now, for folks who don't know, I started my real estate journey in general around 2014, studying and learning under the Clever Investor team. There was a young lady that stood up here at the VIP journey yesterday, and she said that she's a part of Clever Investor getting coached by Mentor Dave. I was a part of Clever Investor getting coached by Mentor Dave. I learned how to wholesale, fix and flip, buy and hold. And I did those strategies, closed about 1 or 2 transactions a month while working offshore as an engineer. December 2017, I pivoted straight to short-term rentals. And I went all in, and that has been the strategy ever since. And fast forward, January 2021, I'm on Clubhouse. I'm speaking on Clubhouse, and I don't care what nobody says about Clubhouse. I love Clubhouse. Why? Because it changed my life. So I'm hosting my weekly room. Cody pops in the room on random. And I'm like, oh, I stopped the room. I said, listen, there's a legend that just walked in the room. Cody, I don't think you understand. You're the reason why I'm here today. I started learning real estate from Clever Investor. I came to your Clever Labs and helped your students out. He said, wow, really? I said, awesome. And he's like, well, I'm just trying to get some game on Airbnb. I want to get into Airbnbs. I said, well, shoot, be a fly on the wall, soak up some game, and tap in. And that he did. 2 days later, Cody's hosting his own room on Clubhouse. I tap in his room. He pulls me up on stage, and he says, man, listen, I was in TJ's room a few days ago. This guy knows his shit about Airbnbs. And he asked me one question. He said, well, TJ, how in the world, how did you survive during COVID? Travel industry, hospitality industry, the two most industry to get hit during the pandemic. How in the world did you survive? And I answered this question. Not only showing him how I survived, but how I thrived and add units to my portfolio. When I answered this question, he said, you need to come speak at my Clever Summit. That 2 months later, March 2021, just last year, I spoke at this Clever Summit. It was virtual, speaking in front of a virtual stage, and we have been tight ever since. Cody, listen to me. When I tell you, I know I tell you all the time, bro. I know I tell you all the time how grateful I am, but bro, I am so thankful. I'm so grateful. If y'all could do me a huge favor, listen, I need the favor because y'all don't understand. I tell him this, but he don't understand because people like me where I'm from. Y'all listen, this doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So to be here is a true honor. And when I tell you, Cody, thank you, bro. Cole, thank you. Cole, thank you. Cody, thank you. And being able to mastermind with these people has changed my life, changed my business over the last year, and I am forever grateful. Well, for me, for folks who are looking to get into the real estate space, specifically around short-term rentals. So how many right now are making money on Airbnb? At least one listing. One listing, fantastic. How many people got at least 5 listings up? Wow. Oh, y'all about to get some of this game. How many people have at least stayed in an Airbnb before? Fantastic. I love it, I love it. Well, I want to talk about two very key principles right now. I want to talk about two very key principles in order for you to multiply your money with short-term rentals. I wanted to play this clip real quick. Is it okay to play it? Could this play? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yo, Cody, what's good, bro? I'm cleaning out my home office, and I come across this folder, and it's the folder from the Clever Labs event when I was invited to come help you guys out as a Clever Labs leader. And I was helping out the students, and we were working with the students, looking at lead intake forms we were helping fill out. survey situations here. Got some of this scoreboard things and just a bunch of some notes that I took down. Somebody was speaking on time management. Can't remember who it was. I was just jotting down some notes. I guess we were at the Sheraton. I guess that was the hotel we were in. So, but man, this is amazing stuff. I might keep a few of these documents just for the memorabilia. But man, we came a long way, bro. Definitely came a long way.
So I sent Cody that message a few days ago because I was cleaning up my office and I came across the Clever Labs back in 2015 when I was just studying under him and I came and taught his students. So I wanted to share that with you because that actually meant a lot to me. So 2 most important principles that you can implement today to multiply your cash flow within your short-term rental business. Listen, number 1 thing I'm going to talk about is automation. We're going to talk about 2 things that you can do in the beginning, even with 1 or 2 listings, on how you can save 80% of your time just when you get started in this business. That cool with y'all? Fantastic. Second thing I want to talk about in the beginning, second thing I want to talk about is going to be focused on direct bookings, right? So when we talk about automation, though, one thing you want to focus on is guest communication. One of the most important things that's going to determine where you rank within your short-term rental listing is the response rate and the speed that you respond to your guests. So usually when a guest sends an inquiry, AirBNB will say, oh, you have like an hour, you have 1 hour to maintain your response rate. Listen, that's cap. And when I say cap, I mean, it's not true, it's false. You literally are on the clock.
Did you just translate for everybody? Is it because there's a lot of old people in this room? Is that what you're saying? Or white people? Which one was it? I want to know, TJ.
Listen, he always trying to start some mess with me. So they use the speed and how you respond to determine how high you rank. So write the site down, Hospitable, hospitable.com. They're the leaders. They have cracked the code in guest communication. As soon as a guest sends an inquiry, whether it's a question or whatever, you need to respond as fast as humanly possible. Automating this from the very beginning, you can automate this. Now, it's going to be work up front to set it up, and then it's set it and forget it. Right? So every time something happens, a trigger happens, it responds immediately and keeps your response rate at 100%. This will keep you and help you stay relevant when it comes to the algorithms. Second thing that you need to do is dynamic pricing. When I tell you, a lot of folks miss on this, but folks understand dynamic pricing does not mean you have stagnant pricing because both of these ways are crucial in maintaining your response rate. When it comes to pricing, AirBNB love attentive hosts. What does that mean? If your pricing is fixed throughout the week and fixed on the weekends or just fixed throughout the month, they will consider you an unattentive host and your search ranking drops. You want your prices to be fluctuating, and that means that you need to price it just like the hotels do by using dynamic pricing. Write this sites down, Price Labs, Wheelhouse, Beyond Pricing. These are technology softwares that will help you automate the pricing. You set your low, you set your base price, then you set your minimum price. And once you set your base price and your minimum price, it's going to adjust your prices for you in an automated fashion every few days in accordance to your particular marketplace. Okay? So, second principle, you have to get to where you can go direct. Repeat after me. Direct bookings.
Direct bookings.
Direct bookings is where the money resides. Understand this. When it comes to direct bookings, you want to put yourself in a position to where you are building your own database. That way you can build your own direct booking pipeline. What we don't want to succumb to is what's considered a single point of failure. If you are solely depending on AirBNB for your income, you are in a single point of failure position. What does this mean? This requires us to, for one, change the way that you look at AirBNB. Yes, you're going to make money on there. You're going to get your bookings on there. But you need to transition your mindset to it and look at it as a lead source more so. Every single person that comes through that platform needs to be in your own database. Not only them, but every person that comes with them needs to be in your own database. And I'm going to show you 3 steps you can do right now to do it. Not only build your database, but do it in a systematized, automated fashion. Is that cool with y'all? So, number 1, ask. I know it's not that complicated, right? But 1 is to ask. Well, a lot of times when people when they book, part of our response message that goes out says, hey, please send us your email address and phone number. And everybody that's going to stay there. Literally, maybe about 25% of people are going to respond with that. So we're not going to depend on that to build our direct booking pipeline, but that's where we start. right? Number 2 is the guidebook. Write this down. Host, full, lead. Host, full, lead. Now, there are a lot of other guidebook providers, but I love Hostfully because why? We send our guidebooks out to our guests about 3 days before they check in. When they click the link, now they don't have to download the app, and this is crucial. There are some that requires them to download the app. You don't want those. As soon as they click the link, they have to do what? Put their name and email address in. It goes straight to our email campaign database. This is happening in an automated fashion, y'all. Y'all ready for number 3? And this is where we capture everybody. Think about what you need as soon as you get into check into Airbnb. What do you need? Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is the most crucial thing. Damn, if you're bougie enough, the dog needs the Wi-Fi, if you're bougie enough. Everybody needs the Wi-Fi. Now, write this company down. Stay Fi. Stay Fi. The way you set this up, now what's happening is as soon as somebody tries to get into the internet or log in, they have to do what? Put their information in, go straight where? To your database. This captures everybody. Because understand, plans change in between reservations, right? You got to understand, people come in, people go out, plans change, but this way you capture everybody with the guidebook because a lot of times they send it out to all their guests, and the Wi-Fi captures everybody that's going to step foot in your database. When you have this set up, now you can have email campaigns that you're allowed to retarget your guests. We send out 9 emails to every single guest that has checked out with us to build that rapport, to continue to build that direct booking pipeline. And what's happening now is you're going to realize, you're going to look back and be like, God dang, half of the bookings I received this year came direct through my website. The goal is to go direct. This is the difference between just doing Airbnb and actually having a long-term sustainable short-term rental business. This is the difference, okay? So, where are we going? Because where we're going, I'm excited about it, because where we're going is poised for the future. For us, we realize that what we want to do in our business, we're making a slight pivot because we want to have a more centralized business. What does this mean? We want multiple units in one central location. This is why I started our boutique hotel brand. Now we're buying multifamily assets, medium size, we're gutting them out, remodeling them, and we're turning them into short-term rental boutique hotels.
Wow. Wow.
We have currently 2 locations in Houston. That's where I'm at for my folks in H-Town stand up. You feel me? And we are looking at multiple locations in other marketplaces as well. Now, what I'm most excited about this is the way we are bridging real estate and blockchain technology. When they asked that question yesterday, Cody, I wanted to answer it so bad. We're combining real estate and blockchain technology and also adding NFT into it. The NFT we're focused on is going to be focused on community, right? Imagine being in the Discord with some of the people that you're listening to today. This is going to be focused on education. We want to educate you both in real estate, short-term rentals, NFTs, blockchain, the whole 9, right? But what I'm the most excited about the NFT is the utilization of anybody that owns the NFT will be able to invest in these boutique hotels with it and own it with us, okay? So definitely that's something that's part of our passion project that we are super, super, super excited about. And I cannot thank you guys enough for allowing me to be here. I'm gonna leave y'all with one more thing. Listen to me when I tell you, write this down. AirBNB app. AirBNB, this is a new software that I am currently advising on right now. They're going to make some waves in the platform, in the short-term rental industry. What's great about the software is that they are partnering with huge corporate companies like AT&T, Apple, Google, and companies are subscribing to the platform, and hosts can list their property on there, and companies can book their property a la carte, multiple listings at a time, to host their employees for business travel. Okay? Now, here's what's dope about it. When a company books, they pay up front. They book for 2 months, they pay up front. It's only weekly and monthly bookings. So definitely be on the lookout. And what they are considering to do is everybody that's in the beta could likely get a piece of the company. So definitely tap in with that and register through the website when you can. So thank y'all so much for giving me the opportunity. I cannot thank you enough. I hope y'all found this valuable. Cody, my brother.
Give it up for TJ.